And, you know, I'm going to Brazil. I will be there. We have a press conference there on Tuesday. So I'm trying to smooth things over with these guys, but I don't exactly know how, right? So I packed a suitcase full of gifts, full of things from America that they don't have. I'm trying to merge. I'm trying to merge the two countries in a way, you know, that maybe we can work together. For example, I bought packets of soap for them. I know they don't have it. I just want to help. I brought shampoo, and I brought the dental floss. And, you know, speaking of dental floss and dentistry, it's very interesting. This is a true story. Did you know that the toothbrush was actually created in Brazil? Yeah, it's true. It hadn't been created in America or really anywhere else. It'd be called the teeth brush. But that's the way that happened. When I get there on Tuesday, I'm going to explain to these guys that I didn't mean to do this, and I'm going to come with gifts and see if we can smooth it over. I love your adaptability because I thought it was Mississippi, but I guess it was Brazil. You need to work on that shuffle because you're going to be shuffling when you get there. Get out of the way. Next one over here.
Chael Sonnen, I got a quick question. After you're done whipping Andy's ass for the second time, who's next on your radar?
Well, you know, I really don't know. There's a lot of guys to compete with in that division. You know, one of the toughest fights I ever had was my last one, the guy named Michael Bisping. That was a pretty hard puzzle to solve for me. So I think, you know, there's a potential to do rematches there. I happen to be a fan of rematches. So some people are, some people aren't. I happen to really like it. Anytime you have two guys that truly believe they're going to win when they go to fight, that's when you have a great match. I truly believe I can beat him. Bisping, he truly believes he can beat me. I think that'd be a really great match.
Would you be interested in fighting Paul Harris?
Yeah, well, I mean, I wouldn't have a choice, but I'd be interested in fighting sure if he becomes the guy, absolutely. I will never be a closet champion. I will never one of these guys says, oh, this guy's name's not big enough, or this guy's not. Come all. Bring them on. Chael Harris or anyone. I haven't even agreed to this fight with Anderson because my demand has not been met yet. I have a demand of my own. Anderson had his list, and I have but one. There will be 80,000 people in attendance, and my demand is simple. Silence. When I come to the curtain, they will sit down, they will shut their mouths, they will show respect to their American guests, or I will go back to the dressing room, back to the car, back to the airport, back to America, and those ingrates aren't even going to see me fight. So my ideal fight would be the smallest guy with the most atrocious record in the largest venue for the most enormous paycheck. That would be my ideal matchup if I could somehow put that together. I love easy fights, and that's why I'm already pining for like you know, Anderson and then Vitor and these guys. You know, I'm already trying to feather my nest with plums. That's the way I like. You know, some guys like hard fights. I don't. I like to take the easy road. There was a second question, but again, my ADD kicked in. I was thinking of Dana's ringtone and the whole bit, and I lost track. What was the second part?
Are you ever going to run for president?
Oh, right, my book. Yes, it's called The Voice of Reason. You can find it at Amazon.com. It's the #1 seller, and it's on the New York Times bestlist. Thank you for bringing it up. As far as the presidency goes, you want to know what pisses me off? That Brian Stam does not run for office. And you guys, as Georgians, when he's from this state, he's registered, he's qualified, and he should be running, and you should be asking him that question.
If you were in a street fight with him, what would you do to prevent him from rendering you unconscious by a leg lock?
Okay, well, I think he'd be a triangle with his legs.
Yeah.
Well, to start with, if I was in a street fight with anybody, I would follow the good book and I'd turn my cheek and walk the other way. I'm not a street fighter. I'm a troublemaker, but I'm not a street fighter. So, if that was said and you know, we're to fight in the ring again, listen, the first time I fought Anderson, I did everything I could do to make it perfectly clear that our skills are not even close. That I am the best and this will not be close. As sure as night follows day, as soon as I started destroying him, he goes back to the Ed Soros school of excuse making, and he comes up with, you know, my rib and my back and my I will tell you again, he can get his excuses ready, but when we get done fighting, we're not even going to be close. So they can talk about he's not in his prime, and this happened, and this injury, and all of this BS that they come up with is marketing, but I will stomp this man for 25 minutes until he gives up.